today I figured I'd finally make my sketchbook video because it's been like way too long. But yeah, this sketchbook's from 2020 to 2021, and it was a gift, so to say, by Mossery sketchbooks because they wanted me to review it, and I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was a pretty good sketchbook. So yeah, let's get into it. So this was one of my last drawings that I did, but I wanted to fill. I like to fill in like everything. I don't like to leave a lot of things blank. So I'm like, this is a nice free space. So this is like the last drawing I did in it, and this is just me trying to like kind of make myself feel better about like not making nice perfect pieces in the sketchbook. Nice fun page. My first pages are always like bad. They're really bad. But it's fine. But I actually do like these, this page stinks to me, but the more I get into these pages, I think they're really fun and interesting to look at. Fun stuff here. I love that picture of Bill and Ted. These pages actually were supposed to be like a calendar or something, like some kind of inspiration board. I don't know. I'm like, whatever. That's a free space to me. Like, I'm not gonna spend the whole page like writing something. So I'm like, hey, free real estate. So I mean, my whole idea of like drawing is just free real estate. Anything that looks like I could like draw on, I will use it. So that's pretty much what I did with this. It's meant for like your ideas and writing down, I guess, like plans, but a page is a page. Also love these guys. Just could zoom in a little bit because I love them. It was supposed to be like a fun little perspective thing, but they look pretty bad. But I like that they look bad because they look like you have games on your phone meme, so it's really fun. Here's some Proto Dinky, of course. Gotta have Proto Dinky. This is a little crooked. Proto Dinky, Wolf Boy. There's a lot of Wolf Boy in this sketchbook, like a lot of Wolf Boy. I don't know why, I was like really obsessed with like the Wolf Boy posters, and I just wanted to keep drawing it. So you're gonna see this like squished face a lot. This was also really fun too. This was my attempt at the wrong version of Bill and Ted, the live action one, the very, very short-lived, like 12 episode live action series. I thought it was really fun. I mean, it's a terrible show, but I just like it because it's more Bill and Ted content. But I used to like draw them and be like, oh, he wears like a Party City hat, wig, not a hat, but yeah, I wanted to try drawing them and then drawing the real special cute Bill and Ted to see like if I could like capture the difference between what made them feel off. And I think I captured that pretty well. That was really fun. This page sucks. This is bad. I was trying to watch Pride and Prejudice and paint, but I'm like not having a good time, but it's fine. This I also hate. I hate how he looks. Now I don't hate it as much as I did before, but yeah, he still kind of skeeves me out. This I like though. This is like my trying to make up for it, and I think it turned out really good. Pretty cute page here too. Yeah, this was when I had really shitty, annoying neighbors, so I made some vent art But don't worry, she's just making pasta. I was just so mad I wanted to make pasta in my bathroom. Here's a nice cute page too. See, with sketchbooks like these, like, I think it's good because the paper's thick enough to hold like watercolor or gouache, but I feel like the quality is like too good for me, because then it makes me want to experiment less usually, because I don't want to waste a page, good high quality page, on like a pen drawing. So that made it really hard for me to, like, at least at first, and still even then, like later on, it was really hard for me to experiment and try different things. Like, these were fun too. I really liked these. I love actually the little Teds across the sketchbook. I think he looks really just sweet, very inviting. But even looking at these, I'm like, oh man, I could have colored it, you know, perfect paper quality to color stuff, you know. God, there's so much noise in this house. Yeah. Here's Barb on the phone. I love phones. I gotta do more phone art. Some more fun stuff. I love this page, actually. I don't like him though, but I do like this page. Fun. Great pen quality, I think. The pen looked great in the sketchbook. Very great. I loved that. This page is fun. This was our clowns. We have a Discord, and we have a little section in the Discord dedicated to our clown OCs. So there's like a bunch of them. This isn't even like half of them, I think. But we had an idea that they would you know, they attend Jester's University Clown College, and they have to do all types of stupid, unnecessary courses. And one of them is that they have to be firefighters for a day, because I think there's firefighter clowns, right? Well, yeah, they have to save people from fires for a class, and it was really fun. We had a lot of fun talking about that. Hate this guy, cover him up. Hate this guy, cover him up. But I'm insecure today about my art, so, but even as insecure as I am, I still like some things. Like, I love this. This is a Point Break fan art, if you don't know. But I think Patrick Swayze has such a distinct silhouette, and I love it so much, so he comes very easy to me. Keanu's not in this movie. I don't know why. I'm bad at buzz cuts, I guess. But yeah, I was feeling really like frustrated too around this, so I did some time studies, and then I love him. I did some reference stuff. Like, I don't know, lately it's been really hard. Like, even since then, it's been hard for me to like draw from imagination for some reason. And I think I don't know. Maybe it feels like it's been like since then. Probably hasn't, but yeah, reference drawing like helps me a lot. It helps me decide, like, you know, what I want to redesign and keep, whatever, you know, what I want to do with my line weight quality and stuff. So yeah, and I get cute stuff like this. I love this guy. It's like my favorite drawing of Keanu. And I got that from doing like reference studies, so it's pretty fun. This I like too. It's little dinkies, you know, having fun with watercolor. Love his hands. Love the bread. Oh, got some fun pages. Yeah, I think I was having an art block here too. Like, this is like the ugliest like bill ever, but I think I was also streaming with friends. Was I? No, that's the next page. I drew this for Instagram. I was trying to hold my phone, so that's why he says, don't hold the phone while you draw, bonehead, which is a good advice, I think. Some more scene study, like reference studies. I don't know why when I draw Bill by himself, he looks weird, but I feel like I can draw him in reference pretty well. That's weird. I don't know why that happens, but I don't know. I think as artists we expect too much of ourselves. yeah, I did it during a stream. This was fun. I was streaming with my friends, and I decided to take my phone out and try and draw and stream to them. That was really fun. I hated this page at first, but I really like it now. Especially this guy. But yeah, I feel like as artists we tend to like be really hard on ourselves. We tend to think, oh, we should know this in our heads, and it's like, you know, we can only fit so much information. Pam Grier, Donna Summer. We can only fit so much information in our heads, you know? Like, it's okay to have references out as long as you need it. Like, I don't know why I and other artists feel like we have to, like, not use references, but it's stupid. I don't think it's cheating. I just don't like to rely on them too much. But sometimes, you know, you need it. Anyway. More Wolf Boy. See, there they are again, Wolf Boy fan art. Jimmy Fallon, bitch, with Keanu. I haven't done a sketchbook video in a long time, so I totally forgot like how to talk while I do this. But yeah, more pen drawings. Rest in peace, Crocus Cafe or Croaky Cafe, whatever. Also, if you notice, like this Dinky in a bath drawing keeps like. I drew it again. Here, I tried here, and then I tried it a third time, and it was just not. It was not clicking, you know. Like I tried it again here, and I'm just like, I just don't like how this is turning out. I mean, now I'm looking at this, I'm like, this has potential that I wish I continued it, but I just wasn't feeling it at the moment. And I actually ended up pretty much taking this whole concept and putting it in my Bill and Ted piece that I did for Bill and Ted Week, and I really liked how it came out. So see, sometimes like you gotta draw things like 3 times before you get to a point where you're like, yes, I like this, I can work with that. So this was interesting. This whole bathroom I just stole and then gave it to Bill and Ted. It's fun dinkies here. I love drawing in big suits. It's always fun. Here, I was watching a movie called Once Bitten with Jim Carrey. It was not a great movie, but I had some fun. Like, I had fun watching it and like drawing. That was fun. Here's some more reference paintings. These I liked a lot too. I felt like it really helped me like with layering, with watercolors and stuff. And I got some pretty interesting results. I like this guy actually a lot. He's pretty cool. I always feel like I'm skipping a page. These are like these were some studies. I enjoy like just the way it goes in. I enjoyed this a lot too. Very fun, very loose. And again, I tried drawing Winston. Again, like I feel like I can't get as well when I'm just drawing freehand, not using reference. But again, sometimes like I tend to, and I think a lot of artists do this. We do studies and then we don't, like these are also studies. We do studies and we don't look back at it. We just do studies, post it, and think, all right, when am I gonna learn it? And it's like you kind of have to look back at your studies and see how you did it. And for some reason, I don't do that. It's so stupid that I don't do that. But yeah, if you do studies, look back at your studies. That's why they're there. They're not there for you to just post it and then don't look at it anymore. They're not there for you to show off only, to be like, look how well I drew this thing, you know. They're there for you to actually look back and study it. So I'm gonna try and do that more. Anyway, I digressed. But sometimes when I'm really insecure, I draw Benicio del Toro, and I love these. I feel like I always nail it when I draw him. I don't know why. At least here, I love it. I feel like his face is so fun, and I somehow just seem to capture it. Somehow. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I think this also was in, was this also live? No, I think my friends asked me they requested things, like they requested Hammond, John Wick, but I drew him wearing a Jonas Brothers shirt. That's fun. This page, I actually love these pages. I love a lot. They're really fun. You can tell like I'm just kind of struggling a little bit, but I'm having fun with it. Like this, I love this little guy. He's so cute. Just going to zoom in. Oh, love that. Oh yeah, my struggle watercolor pages. Tried. Why my camera so shaky? I tried painting cats. This was really hard. Did not do well, but it was still fun. I like this little guy and this guy. Yeah, these were just, I don't like these pages at all, but I do kind of like this a little bit. But I think this was when I'm like, you know what, maybe I should try getting gouache, because I always had a problem where I always would go too dark with the watercolor, and then I'm like, oh man, I can't go light again. So I decided to just get gouache, because I'm like, why not? I hated gouache when I first used it, but you know, why not try again? So I did try again, and I ended up hating using gouache again. I don't like this medium. It pisses me off. Before I get into that, I want to talk about this page real quick. This is Diana Ross Studies. I love this page. I love how everything flows together and stuff. I also did a lot of these, like these past pages, the past 3 pages were just me struggling. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, these 2 were the same day, because I was just really having a hard time. But I really liked the hair. I wanted to practice more curly hair, more like 4C hair, right? Like here, yeah. Instead of like the looser curls, I'm like, I want more tighter curls. I want that like nice silhouette. So I was trying to do that. And I also, of course, went back to Bill's curls, which are not 4C, but you know, I like to really go in with curls because they're so fun, you know, not to be biased, but I like this lady too. I think this was a half reference, like the face, and everything else was like me just fucking around. But anyway, so I decided to get gouache, and this was way later, you know. I just left this page blank for a couple of days, and I went back to practice with gouache. It is a nightmare medium. Like, it is just a nightmare to work with. I don't enjoy it. Recently, I think I just started to sort of get it, but even then, when I think I understand it, I don't understand it, you know. But yeah, these are some more fun pages, references. I love doing fashion studies. Very fun. I love loose clothes. Love that. I also love, hold on, zoom in without shaking this camera. And I shake the camera. Okay. I love these. It's from Parenthood Studies. I don't want to say studies, they're just redraws. If you look closely, if you look really close, there's me as a baby being held by Keanu. Some more fun Croquis Cafe stuff. I do miss Croquis Cafe, but they're like insane and they're Trump supporters, so I'm like, damn, I can't. I mean, they took down their videos anyway, so you can't even sneak a peek at that, but yeah, no, it is what it is, I suppose. These I love. So excited I got these. I love this. I love it's basically the Watcher fan art / Bill and Ted. This is a whole thing that we just made up on Twitter, and it's so fun. Bill, like, he falls in love with Keanu's character from The Watcher, and Jerome, which, as you know, is like obsessed with Bill, head over heels, loves him. I love it. I love their dynamic. I'm obsessed with it. And yeah, I love this page too. I think it really captures their relationship. Yeah. Oh, here. Okay, so this is when I officially bought the gouache, and I'm like, let me just go right into it. Hated it. I hated how it dried. Like, it dries really opaque and really what's the word, chalky, I guess. Like I hate how it dried, so I'm like, maybe I should use lighter colors, you know, lighter washes. And then I got this guy, which I love a lot. I love how he turned out. I'm just gonna, yeah, love how he turned out. It's a little blurry, but I think it was just perfect. Beautiful, beautiful. This was okay too. I like it more now than I did before, but yeah, this I also love. This I love. I think it was just another case where I'm like, why don't I just try lighter washes instead of going in with such a thick wash? And I think gouache works beautifully for me like this, like almost as like a slightly watercolor medium, but with a more opaque instead of like, I don't know, a lighter acrylic. I hate the way these pages feel, man. It's so goddamn chalky. Yeah, it also dries very matte, which I don't like either. Like, it's just too matte for me. So I like to have, what would you call that? I don't know. I like to have movement in my colors. Like, I don't like to just put one color and then there's just one color. I like to have, like, you know how in watercolor the colors aren't solid? I like that look. I don't like solid colors. Like this poor Pram Grier, like, I just fucked her up so bad here. But I do like the colors. I like the colors a lot. I just don't like the solidity, if that's a word, of it. I don't like the solidness. Anyway, this is a painting I did. This is a study I did of a picture I took in front of my house, which is another house. Yeah, it's our neighbors from across the street. I really liked the picture I took. It was for class, and there was these two kids walking out. It was a perfect image. Again, this was something that I didn't like when I initially did it, but now I think it's pretty zoom in a little bit. I think it's pretty good. Would I say I nailed it? No, but it's fine. This was also during I took a week to literally every day to do a gouache painting to try and like get used to it. And yeah, did it work? Sort of, I guess. By here I was like, oh right, I guess I understand what's going on. Like, you know, it does help to every day dedicate a day to like practice something. It probably takes longer than a week, but you know, I'm glad I did it because I got to fill, you know, the pages in. I figured, why not? My sketchbook's practically almost finished. Why not just spend a week learning gouache? And this I don't like a lot. This was at based off an old picture like 2 years ago, I think, where I was at a restaurant with my mom. Didn't quite capture it, don't like it. This is what you call it? This is a behind the scenes picture of Devil's Advocate, I think. I kind of like it. Didn't quite capture it. Like, I really struggled with the coat, and I'm like, oh, I don't like the coat colors. And like the more paint I kept putting on it, the more thick and matte it kept looking. It was driving me insane. I hated it, and I don't hate it as much now. Like, there's some like fun things there, but it's not my favorite. This is my favorite. I love this. I love this page. I think it turned out perfect, damn near. I actually decided to just go back to Old Reliable, and I started with watercolor, and then I went over it with gouache, and I love the results of that. I think it turned out really good. It's a repaint of one of my favorite images of Keanu. It's so gorgeous, the original image, and I think I captured it, and I was really happy with how it came out. Really like the colors. I feel like the colors are really rich. I feel like the composition is really fun. I love the framing of it. Magnifique. I love it. I'm happy that I actually did. I was actually scared to do it, and I almost didn't want to do it, but I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it, and I just really like it. Really proud of myself. This page I like too. I think it's pretty fun. This is Timothy Chamlet. I love glowy, high flash paparazzi images. I think they're so fun. I should do more of those. Really fun stuff. Let's see. Yeah, this was after this. I'm like, well, oops. After this, you know, that's it. I peaked on my sketchbook. So, but still, I decided to just have fun with like pen stuff, with pen doodles. Do more studies with gouache. And I'm like, hey, I could do it again. I could not do it again. I just couldn't recapture the magic of that Keanu image. Ah, that's okay. This is a fun page too. It's interesting because this one it was of Keanu, of course, and I'm drawing him. I'm like, this will look like him. So I timed myself. I gave myself like a minute, and he looked more like him. So yeah, that's why I do a lot of time studies, because sometimes you can get lost in the sauce when you're drawing, and if you time yourself, you kind of skip the bullshit and you just get right to it. So yeah, I like this too. It's fun little dinky, very light gouache application. Gouache to me looks so much better when you do lighter applications, for me at least. Hands. I love hands. I feel like my hands have gotten like so much more expressive than they ever have been recently, because I've just been obsessed with them. This I actually really love too, actually. Like, these were the first paintings I did. I'm like, I don't like that, so I tried it again. Tried to paint again, and I love how this came out. I think I should zoom in. Actually, just bring it up. I love how it layered. Like, it's light. It's pretty light washes, and I think this is like my sweet spot of like layering and light washes of gouache. I think it just turned out so nice, very nice. And yeah, I would like to do more studies like that of like gouache. You know, studies. I mean, I guess I got to that point because I did a whole week of gouache. You know, I guess I was a lot better at it than I remembered in the last pages, because I remember hating it and being like, it all looks bad. But like this guy looks pretty good. Like, I really like him. I love the colors here. I think it's really fun. Here, not so much, but I still like the way I sort of colored it. Like, you could see like some highlights here. Hold on, where's that other picture of Keanu holding the fucking the goddamn oranges? Let's see if I could find it. Here it is. So you see here, like, this is with watercolor. Not as good, though. I love the way it dried and stuff, but his face looks like shit. But then here, I'm like, wow, like, it's fun. The colors are great. He looks like a swarmy piece of shit. That's exactly what I wanted him to look like. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Obsessed. I actually really like this page a lot. I like this guy too, and this little dude. Yeah, I was trying to teach myself to just have fun. Oh, there's Wolf Boy again. Yes. I love the Wolf Boy images. They're just fun, and I think this is like my favorite page of the Wolf. My favorite page with the Wolf Boy drawings, because you have like his little name here, the hair. Love the profiles, the kisses. I love drawing kisses. I can't draw kisses well, but I love drawing them. Really fun squashed faces, sweaty. It's perfect, you know. This I hate it. I just don't like it. I love John Wick's legs, but I hate this image. It's okay though. And yeah, ended it on this page. I'm not a fan of this page either. I was trying to draw Evil Bill coming out of Evil Ted's skin from a cutscene of the movie. Didn't turn out well. That's okay. Yeah, I even have a little bit of Ted. I love these guys. They make me laugh. Because it's always Ted just, pointing out like, wow, this page sucks. And Bill's always like, man, give her a break. This I like too, though. This little butt shade. Like, I just literally drew this and I'm like, I just want to draw Ted in jeans. And I want like the little, because I like it when people have jeans and their shirt rides up a little bit. I love that. It's so specific. But that's my favorite thing about when people wear jeans and it's just maybe a shirt that's slightly smaller when the shirt just rides up. Good shit. Makes me happy to be alive. Yeah, and then this is just me just filling the page. This was a study of an artist. I don't remember the artist's name, but it was from a picture. I just redrew the picture because I liked how she drew the wrinkles here and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just finished this in August, so yeah, that is my whole sketchbook. Pretty fun stuff. I actually don't hate it as much as I used to hate it because I really didn't like it, and I didn't want to waste any like pages and stuff. But I didn't want to waste like the high quality paper with like my shitty doodles and stuff. But that's what it's for. I think we tend to feel like our sketchbooks have to be glamorous and shit. Like, you can have pages like this and you can have pages like this, like, it's fine. That's what it's for. That's how you improve, But yeah, that's all of that for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I didn't ramble too much. Of course, this video is 34 minutes and it's not even a long sketchbook, but I just like to talk so much about my pages because I don't know, it's like, when you draw in your sketchbook, it's like it's unlocking like Ratatouille like flashbacks, like you see it and I immediately just I'm taken back to the time when I drew it. So I just have to share with you compulsively everything. So I hope you don't mind that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I liked looking back at it. It was pretty nice. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Love you. Bye. Don't mind the crackling noise in the back. My niece is eating chips. Thank you to Jules, Star, Leds, Shell, KMM, Crogezel, Mita Pancake, Finn, Chocolate Hoarder, Jenny, Grace, Sproutlet, Snoot, Alice Rogers, Aisia, Mandy, Caitlin, Kaylee, G-Bear, Richie, Savinci, Fred by Dawn, Lori, Napoleon, Beto, Lexi, World Nymph, Abraham, Ragnar, Ree, Leah, Khan, Adrian, Lil Meg, that's really hard for me to say for some reason, Ali Paperbag, Milo, and Antares. Thank you so much for your support. I love you guys. I don't deserve you guys, and I really hope you guys stick around for future endeavors. And I hope that you guys will continue to support me. There's no pressure to keep supporting me, but the fact that every month, some of you have just decide to keep subscribing. Some of you have been here since like March, so that makes me emotional. And some of you have been here since 2018, which is insane to me. So thank you. Jules, you've been here since 2018. Thank you, especially you. But if you guys ever want to join my Patreon, please feel free to. I love it there. I love posting there. I love posting previews. I post previews there. I post very, very, very early access pages of some doodle pages. I also post early access to videos. So if you're on my Patreon, you've already seen this video probably 2 weeks in advance. Yeah, it's just a blast there. I just really enjoy posting there. So if you want to join, if you want to tip your jester or join the Jinkies, join the Dinkies lunch tier, feel free to subscribe to my Patreon, and yeah, I'll see you there. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for watching. Bye.